Welcome to the demo of our exciting AI-based Excel add-in, launching soon from aiapp.gg. Rather than keep you waiting, let's go directly into the demo and show our many features.
Let's kick things off with one of our standout features, Generate Formula. Imagine being able to create any formula you need, no matter how complex, at the click of a button. Here's how it works. We have a sample dataset in front of us, and I'm going to ask our AI to generate a formula. Wait for a moment as the formula is generated. Just like that, we've got our formula. The best part, we can copy it or insert it directly into our spreadsheet. Let's go ahead and insert it to see if it calculates correctly. Insert the formula. And there it is, the answer is 5,000. Now, let's double check. If we look at the data, we see that the relevant entries are 3,000 and 2,000, which add up to 5,000. It's as simple as that. Now, let me show you a quick demo of the Explain Formula feature. As you can see, I've entered a formula in the text box. Let's wait for a moment. And voila! Here's the output, a detailed explanation of the formula, breaking down the key functions, their roles, and the overall purpose of the formula. This is super helpful, especially when working with complex formulas, saving you time and making sure you fully understand how everything fits together.
Now, let me introduce you to our Excel chat feature. I'll be using the same data we used earlier for the formula. Let me quickly highlight the data and click on Auto Import. Once the data is ready, you'll see a message saying, "I got your Excel data. What questions do you want to ask about it?" Let's ask a simple question first. What is this table about? Explain it in one sentence. Wait for a moment, and there it is. A clear, concise explanation of the table. Now, let's step it up with a more complex question. We'll ask the AI to generate a formula that sums the total revenue column F2 to F7 for all entries where the region B2 to B10 is East, and the product C2 to C7 is widget A. I'll click Send, and let's wait for the response. As you can see, the AI generated the correct formula along with a brief explanation so users can understand how the formula works. You'll also notice an Insert Formula button. Let's click on that, and there you have it. The formula works perfectly, giving us a result of 5,000, just like we saw earlier when we generated the formula manually using Generate Formula. This feature simplifies complex tasks and turns Excel into a conversational partner, making data analysis smoother and faster.
Next, let's explore the Generate Chart function. To demonstrate, we'll be using a new, clean dataset as shown on the screen. Cleaner datasets lead to more accurate and visually appealing charts. If you need help formatting or cleaning your data, you can always use our Excel chat or Generate Formula features to simplify things. I'll start by highlighting the data and clicking Auto Import. By default, it suggests the 3 best chart options based on the dataset. For this example, a donut or pie chart seems like the best fit, so let's click on that and here we go. The chart is created instantly, providing a clear visual representation of the data. If you want to make modifications, you can easily use the chart design or format options. And if you're unsure how to customize your chart, just ask our Excel chat for guidance. You can also request different types of charts. For instance, I can ask the chat to create a tree map diagram. Once I do, it provides a button to insert the tree map chart, click it, and the diagram appears. Now, let me introduce you to the Mermaid.js Diagram feature, where we use Mermaid.js to create 14 different types of diagrams. You might be wondering why we have 2 chart generators. Unlike the Excel chart generator, this one is JavaScript-based and text-driven, meaning you can write prompts to describe what you want, and it will generate the diagram for you. Let me demonstrate. As you can see, we have the option to choose the diagram type. For this demo, we'll choose the Entity Relationship diagram. Next, in the description box, I'll enter a prompt that requests an diagram for a coffee shop management system. I'll click Generate Code and wait a moment for it to be generated. Once that's done, you can adjust the width and height settings. I'll keep the default, and then click Render Diagram. Voila! There's the ER diagram. You can either download it in various formats or insert it directly into your project. If you want to make any adjustments, you can even edit the JavaScript code directly. Next, I'm excited to show you one of our 2 non-AI tools, Bulk Image Insert. This tool is perfect for anyone who needs to insert multiple images into their spreadsheet quickly and efficiently. Demo. Let me give you a quick demo on how to use the tool. It's incredibly simple. First, you select the images you want to insert. In this case, I'll choose 5 pictures. Next, you pick the size for the images. I'll keep the default size of 100px. After that, you select the starting cell where you want the images to be inserted. I'll choose cell K1. Then, select the direction for insertion. I'll go with vertical. Finally, click on Upload Image, and as you can see, all 5 images are uploaded vertically from K1 to K5 in a matter of seconds. Let me show you a quick demo of how to use QR Code Generator tool. Before we begin, there's one extra step you need to complete. First, click on the instructions and copy the provided VBA code. Then, press Alt plus F11 to open Visual Basic, or go to the Developer tab and click on Visual Basic. Next, click Insert, then Module, and paste the copied code. After that, simply close the Visual Basic window. Now, go back to the QR Code Generator UI. In the Content Cell field, enter the cell where your content is stored. For my case, it's A2. Keep everything else at default. In the Insert to Cell field, I'll choose B2. Finally, click Insert, and as you can see, the QR code is generated. You can even scan it with your phone to verify that it works. If you want to generate multiple QR codes, just drag the cell, and the QR codes will automatically populate for the rest. However, you'll notice the cells aren't properly resized, so the QR codes might look a bit off. But don't worry, I have a super quick fix for that using a VBA Code Generator, which I'll show you in the next demo. Now, let me introduce you to the VBA Code Generator tool. This tool is incredibly useful for quickly generating custom VBA code to automate repetitive tasks. Demo. Let me demonstrate how this tool works by addressing an issue from the previous demo where the generated QR codes didn't fit properly in the cells. I'll use this as an example to show you how the VBA generator can quickly fix that. In the code request input field, I'll write a prompt. I want the cells from B1 to B10 to all have 100px size, both vertically and horizontally. Now, I'll click Generate VBA Code and wait for the code to appear in the output box. Once the code is generated, I'll copy it, go to Visual Basic, click on Insert and then Module, and paste the code. To run it, I can either click on Run or go to Macros, select Resize Cells, and click Run. After running the code, you'll see that all the cells from B1 to B10 have been automatically resized to 100px, both vertically and horizontally. Now, I'll remove the extra QR codes except for one, drag it again, and you'll see that the QR codes are perfectly generated to fit within the resized cells. And that's a wrap. With our toolbox, Excel just got a whole lot smarter, and way more easier to use.